Okay, and we're live. We're live
All right.
to our beautiful
Welcome back,
audience.
everybody.
Welcome back
We hit
to.
a, before we start, I wanted to say we hit over 1,000 views
That is crazy.
this week, and we are incredibly thankful.
We are so
Like, thank you
thankful.
guys so much. We are so thankful. Please send us $1 million.
Danny
We are so
donated.
thankful.
Danny donated his whole entire last paycheck to the McDonald's Foundation, actually. And thanks to that.
I think we get sued for that. I want to say that.
That's a real thing, isn't it?
I
That
think
is
it's a
completely
real
a
thing.
lie, but
Yeah. I did
um,
not do that.
I had to add so many annotations to our last video because I kept saying like jokes about jelly bellies and what was the other one that we did?
Oh, why'd you delete that?
No, I didn't delete it. I just had to put huge fucking text over the screen like we are not affiliated with Jelly
Oh,
Bellies. Did
we
you
were
watch
not
it?
doing this. We were not filming with Jelly Bellies. It's funny. I haven't seen the last video yet. No,
I guess we're just gonna
that's
jump
funny.
in to our first match of Warthunder. Now,
Did you upload a video? I don't think it did.
we do have some bad news
It's
today.
5 days ago.
We do have some bad news today. Um, Seth couldn't make it today. Uh, he did end up dying in a molasses explosion.
Yeah,
He was
it
working at
was
he was working at the molasses
was very
factory,
tragic.
and one of the vats exploded.
Yeah, reminds me of the time I was working at the ice factory, and
One of the
this
vats
is a real
exploded there
story.
too. One
People,
of the vats exploded there too, but you just got
no,
covered in harmless ice instead of boiling
we had
molasses.
we, we had a fucking huge ammonia leak, and it was a night shift. This is back when I was a bagger, not when I was a driver. And they're like, "Oh yeah, we were told by our management, hey, there was a minor ammonia leak this morning. Sorry about the smell. We have a fan up."
Just they just told you just try
Well,
and suck as much of it up as possible, so the next workers will be fine.
right, right. So there were three of us in the middle of the night and no manager, and it just kept getting worse and worse and worse. And we're literally like, our eyes were getting so watery, and it's getting hard to breathe. We're like, we're shutting this down. So we shut down the machine. It takes an hour to shut down, by the way. So we had to keep working, keep bagging for another hour. Finally get it shut down. We tell the boss we're going home. Our shift is like 11 to 7. This is like 4 in the morning. And I get home, I shower, and I go to bed. I had to take two showers because it was that bad. And he goes, "Oh yeah, there was actually a big ammonia leak. That's why it was so bad. Sorry about that."
He told you
Like,
afterwards.
yeah, he's like, "Good job shutting down though, so we appreciate that."
Good job surviving the ammonia, guys. Give you a round of applause.
Yeah,
I'm going for A point by
the
the way, since
audience,
you took forever to spawn in.
you're fine. The audience is gonna be like, "There's no way he works at an ice factory. Like, this is the
He
real
literally
thing. This
works at a
is back
fucking
when I
ice
used to.
factory,
I used to work at an ice factory.
fucking 70 hours a week producing ice, just hammering ice
That's
off the
true.
glaciers.
I was working like 90-hour weeks when I was a driver. It's insane, and that which is illegal as shit.
Yeah. You loved it though. You told me every day how much you wanted
I did
to,
not. I did
how much
not.
you wanted to fucking
I did
die
not.
working so much. And I kept asking you why you did it. You're like, I just can't
The
stop.
money.
I just can't stop.
Can't stop. Once you start the ice, you can't go back.
God.
You and the ice become one.
You and the ice become one. That feels like a joke that
Or fucking Mr. Penguin, Mr. Freeze make.
Ben Stiller
The
would
ice
make.
become one. That's stupid. That's funny. Yeah. You know, well, it's funny because where I work now, we actually had something crazy happen the other day. So
Another murder.
we have a we have a raccoon infestation,
Oh my god,
and
genuinely that's crazier than anything I could have fucking thought of.
we have you'll be whether it's the day or the night, you'll just see like a raccoon just walking around. It's always the same skinny fucking raccoon with the short tail, like it's a little child, right?
I
It's like
don't
a
even
pubescent.
know. I don't even know if this is real or not because we're live right now. So I genuinely don't know if this
This
is a
is
true story or
real.
not. Is it real?
This is real. This is a true story. This is generally that happened like the other day, and well, they've never been a problem with getting our food. We have a hot so there's like what it does is it climbs in and out either through the trash bay or it comes in through somewhere outside. It goes on the roof, and it comes in through a steel beam. Like there's in a corner of near our entrance, like of our warehouse. There's a 30-foot steel beam, like that, just straight top,
Where'd you get
like
shot
a straight vertical beam. I don't know, but and there, right next to the steel beam is a backup fridge and a hot box where we keep. It opens like a picnic basket, like on the top, like 2 doors, and it keeps our food warm. Well, 2 employees had Tupperware full of like food. One guy had Wingstop, and one guy had another Tupperware of whatever, I don't know. And apparently the raccoon decided to help itself to some Wingstop,
Nice.
and not only was eating the Wingstop while in the hot box, but carried this container. I saw it with my own eyes. Carried this plastic container of Wingstop up this 30-foot fucking pole and into a hole, and we're all looking in amazement at this raccoon fucking climbing this 30-foot hole. And the guy whose Wingstop was, he's like, that motherfucker. He's like a black dude. He's like, that motherfucker. He's using some other words that I can't repeat. But he's pissed about this raccoon. And then the other guy whose other Tupperware was in there, he's like, why is there a bunch of food on top of my, like, the raccoon had gotten all Wingstop all over this guy's Tupperware of food. And he's like, why is all this shit on top of my my food? I'm like, that's Wingstop from Reggie's food they brought in. A raccoon had gotten to his Wingstop, and he didn't believe it. He's like, a raccoon got in the hot box? I was like, yeah, a raccoon got in the hot box. It was eating Reggie's raccoon, eating Reggie's Wingstop, and had spilled it all over the container.
That's so funny. You know what that actually reminds me of? That
reminds
me of my ugly ass fucking coworker who looks like a raccoon. Who can't mind his own fucking business.
Does he have like this black guy liner on his eyes and
no further comments?
With skills? Okay, you can't just bring that up and be like, no further comments. Yeah, give me some kind of description.
That's it.
That's it? Like, what does he do? Is he just ugly like a raccoon, or does he steal like a raccoon?
He just sits and he's ugly. He just sits and exists.
That's it?
Yeah.
Kind of rude. It sounds like a little bully.
You don't even know who I'm talking about, though.
Yeah, because you're not giving me any background.
He's an abhorrent creature. Guys.
Okay.
Please leave a comment down below sending.
I don't know what he's talking about.
Please. Oh my god, I just got shot by a fucking fighter. Please leave some heartfelt condolences down below for Seth, who died being buried alive in 1,000 pounds of molasses. The vat exploded, just a humongous wave of molasses, like a tsunami.
He's actually petrified in the molasses like a Jurassic Park movie.
He is petrified in the molasses like Jurassic Park, that's correct, yeah. And you're gonna try and clone him just like in the movie.
We're gonna clone him.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a Seth Park.
We're gonna have Seth Park, yeah.
Welcome to Seth Park.
That's amazing. Oh, we're gonna have a cane with a little miniature tiny Seth and glass on top of it. Yeah.
Like a little tiny Seth. What is that?
We're gonna clone Seths of all sizes.
That's great. That is a Sethimus abominus.
We're gonna have little tiny Seths walking around going, what can I say? What can I say? What do you think is gonna be our first like catchphrase that catches on once we get like our first like 10 or 20 million subscribers?
Ew, ew, ew.
Ew, ew, ew. I don't think that belongs.
Are he dead or he? No, it don't belong to us at all. We should probably get sued for that.
It'd be a little silly to get sued for that. I don't think they're. That'd be pretty cool. That would be like the that'd probably be the pinnacle of my life if we ended up in a court case with like Zach Hadel and fucking Michael Cusack.
These guys keep stealing our jokes.
We're literally we're kind of just Wish.com, like Only Plays, if you think about it.
We are Wish Only Plays.
We're like Alibaba, Only Plays.
Alibaba. I got this. I got this off Alibaba.
I feel like the main difference is the games they play are all horseshit, and we actually play good games. Except for the fucking rat ass Schedule 1.
And now they're not subscribing. And now they're not subscribing.
Yeah. If you like Schedule 1.
Yeah, you know, I thought these guys were a little funny, but now, yeah, they're just shitting on us.
Literally, the other video where you talked about. We've literally shit on every YouTuber in our videos. I'd honestly settle for some hate comments. I mean, tell us how you really feel.
Tell us how you really feel. How about you, you want to tell us how you really feel? So, I have another work story. We had a barbecue. I don't know what for, to be honest. We had a barbecue this month. I think it's for Veterans Day. And they cooked a bunch of like pork steaks and hot dogs and wrapped them in tinfoil. And I work with a bunch of fucking dumbasses.
Gotcha.
Bunch of fucking dumbasses. Like, it's crazy.
So you fit in there.
And this one guy, sure. So this one guy puts a hot dog wrapped in aluminum foil in the microwave.
Oh.
And the microwave catches on fire.
Mm-hmm.
And luckily it's not like flaming like on fire, just the inside. And I opened it and I got a wet paper towel and I just threw it in there, and it actually worked. And I just wiped the paper towel and took out this fire. And this other coworker, he's like a supervisor. He goes, who the fuck put the tinfoil in the microwave? And then the guy goes, I did. He's like a 50-year-old dude. He's like, I did.
He's a grown man.
Where the fuck you been for the last 50 years? He's a grown man. It's like 50, 60 years old. He's like, I did. He goes, I forgot. He goes, where the fuck you been for the last 50 years?
The real question
and we're all
is,
fucking laughing.
The real question is, did he dig it out of the trash and eat it like a raccoon, or did the raccoon himself get it?
No. The hot dog was fine.
So
the hot dog wasn't burned at all, which is fine. The hot dog was rescued. It was just the microwave was on fire.
That's a beautiful, beautiful story.
Which is actually pretty funny.
One time when I was young, and by young I mean like 2 or 3 years ago, I went to Olive Garden, and I brought home the Olive Garden breadsticks, and they send it to you in the to-go home bag. Now, you can't easily tell this, but the to-go home bag, the inside is actually metal foil, but the outside just looks like white paper.
Mm-hmm.
So, fast forward, I'm sure you can see where this is going. We got an absolute horseshit, fucking worthless map, by the way, but fast forward, I put them in a microwave. This is the only time I've ever accidentally microwaved something metal that shouldn't be in the microwave. And I'm kind of watching. I kind of noticed the inside looked like it might possibly be foil, so I was just like, I think I'm just going to sit here and just watch and make sure it just doesn't like burst into fucking flames or some shit. So I'm watching it, I'm like, okay, so far so good. And like takes like a full 30 seconds, but like 30 seconds in, they start literally like, I see a little something glowing, I'm like, oh, what is that? And then they start like arcing electricity and start like smoking and burning up. I'm like, oh, and I open the microwave. I save it.
You built your own Tesla coil in the microwave?
Yeah.
That's funny.
I'm about to blow up here.
I get for this Tesla.
Fuck, am I still alive?
How have they not made a documentary series about Nikola Tesla? We want a fucking Marco Polo, but we don't have one with Nikola Tesla.
The fuck is the guy who invented pool tag?
I hate you so much. That's a white girl thing to say. The guy who invented pool tag?
A while ago, I tried to watch that TV show. Have you seen the TV show, The Assassination of Versace?
No.
Well, basically, the TV show is historical fiction. It kind of follows the assassination of Versace, right? And then...
Like the clothing brand guy?
Yeah. And a lot of the people in the show are gay. I believe Versace was gay. I can't really remember. I don't know. I didn't really watch that much of the show, but basically, long story short, I ended up trying to watch it with my. Well, I didn't really try to watch it. It just came on when I was sitting down with my dad, and I was like, I seen the commercials. I was like, okay, I'm kind of interested. I'll see if it's any good. And my dad could not handle all the very, very gay people.
I believe it.
He let out a few.
That's like a Marine, ain't he?
No, my other dad.
Oh, okay.
This is dad number 6.
KORD'S dad's gay, by the way, for everybody watching. Yeah, true dad.
Well,
I'm joking.
3
I
of
got
them are.
too.
3 of them are, but. But anytime a gay person would come on screen, he basically go, "What the fuck? What the fuck is this?
My household."
What the hell? What the fuck is that?" That's basically the only thing he says when he's watching TV and something crazy happens.
Oh my fuck god! I keep dying before anything good happens. Oh my god.
Right, here's another classic.
Alright.
A woman will come on screen and will be saying something that he like disagrees with someone. I'd be like, "Shut up, you stupid bitch," at the TV. I wish I could remember a specific scenario, but anytime there's like a woman on TV who says something, doesn't shut up, whore.
My stepdad does the same thing. My stepdad does the same thing. He didn't know. My stepdad didn't know that. Who's the actor for Wolverine? Hugh Jackman.
Yeah, Hugh Jackman.
Hugh Jackman loves to play in musicals. He fucking loves musicals. His most famous movies are musicals. Aside from
Isn't that
Wolverine.
how he got started in his career?
Yeah, that's how I got started. Was the musicals, and he was watching the circus one. I haven't seen the movie. I don't know. I haven't seen the movie, but it came on TV, like the one where he's in the circus. He's like the circus entertainer.
Is that the one? Okay, just keep going. Just keep going.
No, you're fine. You're fine. And we're watching it, and they're in a talking scene. They're not in a singing scene, and we're watching it because it's Hugh Jackman, right? And I'm like, okay, this seems pretty interesting. And then he starts breaking out in the song, and I look because I knew it was gonna be good. I look at my stepdad's face, and I knew it was coming, and his mouth is wide open. He goes, "Why is he fucking singing?" And I go, "Because Hugh Jackman plays in musicals. You don't know he does musicals?" And he goes, "No."
Remember when they decided? Remember what happened with Joker 2?
Yeah, that was
insane.
I'd rather not talk about that. The director hated how much the fan base loved the Joker, and he goes, "Fuck it." He goes, "They're not supposed to love this character. They're supposed to hate him. So I'm gonna make them hate this fucking movie." He literally, I guarantee you, that was 100% on purpose.
No, I heard
that he
a
just
rumor,
made the movie suck.
I heard a rumor that he asked for more money and they way underpaid him, and then he was like, "Okay, I'm just gonna fucking make a shitty movie." I heard that rumor. I don't know if that's true or not.
Either or, I would say, would be possible, because I can see him getting upset that the fan base was the different fan base than he wanted, and he's like, okay, well, what the fuck.
I'm eating an icing cookie.
He should have known that movie was dog shit.
He
Like, there was
definitely
no
knew.
way he didn't know that movie
The
was
first
dog
one was
shit.
literally a
He definitely
masterpiece. There's no way he didn't fucking know. There's no way he didn't do it.
It was a
purpose.
literal masterpiece. Like, it's so sad what happened to that movie.
I'm eating an icing cookie with a beautiful flower. It's actually amazing. I'm having horrible plays here.
Me too. Me too. This guy doesn't see me. How did he not
It's been
see
pretty
me?
atrocious. Now, Danny and Chris, what do you think has actually been our best video?
Well, I already know what one it is. It's the one with 70 views.
That's our best one.
I forget.
I don't
It's
think
not
that's
our best.
I don't
No,
think
but
that's
it
our
has the
best.
most
I didn't even edit
views.
that video. I didn't even edit that video at all.
I think our best video was the last Schedule 1 video, to be honest. I like the video a lot.
That one
Schedule 1 with
is,
friends.
you know what? I might
You
actually
didn't even
agree with you.
upload the second part of that yet.
No, I haven't. I'm almost
You
done
didn't
editing
upload the
it.
second part?
I'm almost done editing it.
That second one's probably better with
No,
the
it's
jokes, so I bet that'll get more views. You
The
don't think
second
so?
one is definitely not better. I've watched both of them. the first one is definitely better. We have way higher energy, but I think the second one will get more views because I'm just gonna do a thumbnail.
Oh, okay.
I think the
I've
thumbnail
seen
will
the
get
thumbnail. It is atrocious.
the
For all
thumbnail
the
is a beautiful
viewers,
work of art.
a thumbnail is he literally he texts me. Cord texts me this thumbnail. He goes, "This is our next thumbnail. I worked so hard on this.
This is our
It is
first
the biggest
thumbnail.
piece of dog shit I've ever seen in my life."
This video is gonna release after, so you can just talk about it if you want. It does. This
Yeah,
video
the
release after.
McGaloobers
McGaloobers.
was the best he could come up with. It's literally like 3 lines. He probably drew the whole thing in 3 lines. He goes, "It took me hours.
That's
This
a
took
lot
you
harder.
hours. No color at all.
Oh,
Just 3
shit.
lines.
The brown
Why
building
can't
with the
I
red
like-
roof, that is color.
There is no color at all. You haven't colored it."
It's beautiful. Sometimes art, have you ever heard of this thing called abstract art? Have you seen the banana taped to the wall?
It's
You're
lazy.
just not intelligent enough
You
to
haven't even
understand it.
tried.
You
Yeah,
just can't understand
I want somebody at an art museum to tell me that the 3 squares that they drew, I'm just not intelligent enough to understand it. I'm gonna slap them across their fucking face. Cause it's a shame, because I really like. I'm not like a big artsy guy or a music guy, but I can appreciate like. I love like certain paintings of like
Well,
period pieces.
Basically,
like,
that's what happened.
and
Exactly. Almost exactly. Last time we went to the art museum was we were looking at the like contemporary abstract piece. Basically, me and Danny are at the art museum, and we're examining a piece. And the piece is like contemporary abstract. It's for intelligent people. It's not for people like Danny, but it's basically a white background with a red square slightly out of frame. And it's basically, I mean, I don't have to explain it because I'm sure everyone listening knows what that means, clearly. But he was complaining about it out loud. And then a young art student.
It had like a 10-paragraph board. It was a board with like a 10-paragraph explanation into the depths of this picture.
It made me weep.
There's an art student here, just like
tears.
He's like,
this
wearing
young
one of those
college
stupid
student,
fucking French hats.
this young college student comes up, this girl, and he's complaining about it loudly, and she starts explaining, and she's, you know, being kind of snippy with him, but I mean he doesn't understand, so it's kind of clear. She's like maybe 20. She's probably a teenager. And he just straight up just fucking pistol whips her in the middle of the fucking exhibit.
Yeah, I grabbed her by the hair and I said, "Shut up, bitch!" And I just pistol whipped her. In my country accent, I go, "Shut up, you fucking bitch."
The obviously we got thrown out after that. I mean, she was.
Yeah.
She was.
Yeah,
not
I'm surprised my gun it got past the metal detector, surprisingly.
Well, you 3D printed it.
Oh yeah, it's my I don't think we should go that far. That's my 3D printed handgun, a pistol.
Oh man, but
Oh,
we got banned from the
problem.
art exhibit. That's how that story went.
Yeah, that's how that started. Yeah, that's after we got a ban. We got kicked out from the aquarium.
That's also after we got kicked out of the national hot dog eating competition. For the exact same reason. Yeah. For literally the exact same reason you were debating. You were debating hot dog eating. You were debating. You know, the true meaning of hot dog eating competitions was some. That time it was literally just a 14-year-old. It was literally just like a kid that time. I didn't even know if they were that old, honestly. It was like a middle schooler. But literally almost exact replay of the same events. You might want to
pretty much.
I want to take a break from like bringing your handgun to like random miscellaneous events and stuff like that.
I should probably refrain from doing that.
They had to put in the year after that. They had to put in a metal detector at the hot dog eating competition because of you. Because
they actually have my face on poster.
They literally have a fucking. There's no wall because it's just an outside. They literally have a singular stand in the middle of the field, a metal pole with a plaque of your face on it, like a laminated photo. It's
have you seen this man?
Have you seen this man? Do not talk to him about hot dogs.
This man is a dangerous human being to society. Do not approach this man. If you
Oh,
value your hot dog, do not approach it.
if you value your hot dog, wow. Oh shit.
Some of these jokes are probably gonna get me my house raided.
I don't know if they would tell that one on any plays. That's something we got. If your house gets raided, all they're gonna find is your collection of fucking Gundams and neon. What's it? Neon
I don't have a single Gundam.
Neon Evangelion Genesis or whatever. Like, you have hundreds of fucking posters.
I've never
of
actually
one girl.
watched that show.
You literally have hundreds of posters of the one girl in bikinis.
I literally do not. I have one Marilyn Monroe poster in my room. That's the only female poster I have. I have a bunch of like
Marilyn Monroe.
Batman. I'm fucking 22 years old, by the way. I have like a Akira poster right above my PC, and I have a Chinese. This is for real. I have a Chinese Star Wars poster in my room, right next to a Back to the Future poster.
You do have your collection of fat Buddhas.
I do. You've left those in my house. You brought them over. You're the one who brought them.
I ran out of space. I already have 37 in my house.
In my house.
I already have 37 in my house.
I don't need more fat Buddhas.
We need the like Chinese store like cat statue that waves its paw back and forth. That's what we need more of in our life, really. Remember that one time you finally got a girl to come over to your place after all that time, and she literally just fucking screamed like blood curdling. We basically we live in a duplex. Just so you know, we live in a duplex. So I hear all this. So Danny finally gets a woman to come over, and she takes one look at the state of his living area, blood curdling.
All the 50 fat Buddhas.
The 50 fat Buddhas, the 100 posters of that one girl in a bikini from the one TV show, and your 50 foot by 50 feet metal disc plate of the girl from the Tarantino movie. It's just like a 50 foot by 50 foot plate of her feet from the Tarantino
What,
movie.
from Pulp Fiction? Yeah, Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, just her bare feet.
Yeah.
She literally screeched so loud and like sprint. She did like the cartoon run where she levitates in the air and moves her feet back and forth for a second.
Uma Thurman,
like,
yeah.
Like Wile E. Coyote or something.
You know, I wouldn't even be against having that because Uma Thurman's hot as fuck. To be honest with you.
I genuinely wasn't even mentioning a specific, but the fact that you picked out a specific person.
Dude, Uma Thurman's like the hottest chick in all the Quentin Tarantino.
So you're telling me you wouldn't mind having a 50 foot by 50 foot like Quentin Tarantino foot poster in your house?
If I had a 50-foot tall roof, yeah, I guess I would.
Like a giant, like fucking stained
tall
glass
ass
window.
condo.
Just
That's a cost it for like.
I died.
What the fuck is wrong with you? With your brain? It's like you would have a 50-foot glass stained portrait of Uma Thurman's feet.
That's
like,
literally what you just said.
What is your what is your mind?
I'm gonna clip that out of context and I'm gonna post
That
it
is
in a
not
video.
what I said.
I'm gonna clip that out of context.
Clip that out
and
of
put that in the video.
context. Oh, okay.
The subscribers need to know.
They need to know all the lies you're feeding them.
They need to know that you just said that you're planning on building a stained glass cathedral window of Uma
I
Thurman's
never
feet.
said that. I did not.
That's
I
literally
did not
what you
say that.
just
I'm
said.
not letting you
Hold
make
on.
me out to be this horrible
Run that
person.
back. Put that on rewind. NFL instant replay.
I'm about to die.
You're about to die. Clip that. Send that to his family. Edit it. Jarvis, edit that out of context and send it to his family members and his workplace.
Yeah.
Jarvis, send that to his
Oh
church.
my God.
Jarvis, edit it to make
you know,
him
I want
guilty.
to tell a funny. You know, I'll wait till Seth is for this one too. I have like certain jokes that are. These are true stories, by the way. Some of them are. but these ones I have written down are
Is the
real
50-foot
stories.
stained
I will
glass
save these
window a
two
true
for
story?
Seth. No, that was just something you came up with that you're trying to make me look bad. Making me look bad in front of the Huzz.
I would never say that for the fuzz. That boy Huzz. Have you seen that video?
No.
That's one of my favorite videos of all time. When the Sigma Bells video, you haven't seen that?
No.
It's like principal interviewing his middle school student, and he's like, Brandon, I'm hearing you having some issues in the class, and he's just like literally just sitting there. The kid's just spazzing out, just occasionally saying like, "Skibbity, skibbity," and he's just like, he just keeps saying random shit, and he's like, I need you to try and focus more in class, and I need you to do this and all this, and literally, eventually he won't focus. He just keeps like spazzing out and saying shit. The principal pulls out a sock puppet of
This brain rot.
Skibbity, and he's like, "Go,
The Skibbity
Skibbity,"
toilet.
and he's like, "Yeah, so this is the thing I like to call WWSD. What would Skibbity do?" And he starts like giving him another lecture, and basically the video, the kid's just like, he keeps saying stuff, and he's like, "I would never do that in front of the Puzz, Principal Huzz."
Principal Huzz.
Or like, "I would do that in front of the Fuzz, that boy Huzz."
Oh,
The video ends with him singing Sigma Bells. Sigma Bells, Sigma Bells. The video got deleted by the person who put it up later on, but you can still find it.
Really?
Yeah, it did. I don't know
It
why.
got deleted? Oh my god.
You can still find it though if you look hard enough. Sigma Bells, Sigma Bells. And the principal's literally like, doing a really good job acting. He's like basically on the verge of tears. He's like, "I am begging you, please."
Why would he delete this? I thought this got millions of views.
I don't know why. Search up Sigma Bells on YouTube, and you might be able to find it. I don't know. If not, then I can find it and send it to you. Dude, I need support. Where you at? Where you at?
Oh, give me a fucking minute.
I have fire support, dude.
I'm right behind you, bro.
Fucking worthless ass teammates not doing shit. I died.
You just died. Yeah, I saw that.
That's your fault. That's
Oh,
all
you
your
had
fault.
Support.
If only I had fire support. Where the fuck was my human shield on that one?
Your human shield.
Sorry,
not
he took
reloading,
my
this is
Jeep
fine.
Grand Cherokee. People are not gonna have seen that movie yet. Won't get the reference.
I'm pretty sure they'll get the reference.
You don't get that reference.
Pretty sure everyone's about in the movie.
Remember the
Don't
end
get
of
the
remember the
reference.
end credit scene of Talladega Nights where he's like, "If you don't chew Big Red, fuck you." When he's doing all the ad reads. A lot of which are like apparently real ad reads, by the way. I really hope that was a real paid Big Red advertisement, because he uses actual brand
That'd be
names.
so fucking funny.
If you don't chew Big Red, fuck you.
Wonder Bread.
That's
Yeah, I
genuinely
remember
the
that.
best part of that whole
He's
movie.
actually probably sponsored by Wonder Bread.
Wonder Bread.
You don't chew Big Bread, and fuck you.
Have you seen the art? Have you seen the weird fetish art? There's this guy who keeps buying fetish art, and it's
What?
it's just rich white women buying tons of Wonder Bread. This is real. It's like the world's weirdest, like rarest fetish. Search up Wonder Bread. So go to Google, search up Wonder Bread guy.
I am not searching that.
Do you at least believe me?
I believe you.
There's literally one guy who just keeps paying porn artists hundreds of dollars to make so many pictures of just rich, super rich women just buying tons of Wonder Bread, and that's like his fetish. Please search it. Please search it up off camera. The viewers want to hear you reaction.
Okay, I'll look it up right now.
Go to Google Images or search up Wonder Bread guy, or Wonder Bread guy art or something. I don't know if it'll come up from that.
Wonder Bread guy.
Or like Wonder Bread fetish guy or
Oh,
something.
just a Fantastic Four season girl with a shark buying Wonder Bread.
There's so much of it. View an image. Yeah,
Just
there's
another
one.
woman buying Wonder Bread.
There's so much. Just keep scrolling. It's
Can
just
you
like,
can you draw her blonde shopping for Wonder Bread in the grocery store, and then she just has basket full of Wonder Bread?
it's always like, here's a screenshot I'm
Oh
gonna
my
send you of like
god.
5. But it's just this one guy keeps paying a bunch of different porn artists to draw fucking rich woman buying Wonder Bread.
Certain
Like tons of
characters.
Wonder Bread.
Or even he's got one of the girl from um Gravity Falls.
Yeah, I just sent you a picture of like a compilation of some of them. Imagine that's what you're literally famous for.
I think
Imagine you're
Wonder
literally
Bread knows about
famous
this.
for just having the weirdest, most hyper-specific kink ever.
Well, that's just to just walk into.
Oh, we're live.
Seth,
We're live. We're live. We're live.
hello, hello.
We're
Yeah, he's
recording
got the
right
You're
girl
now.
live?
from fucking
We're on
Gravity
recording right
Falls.
now.
Oh wow.
What do you have to say
Special
to our
guest
audience?
Yeah,
Uh,
now I
I
can
would
use
have to
this
say
other
to our
joke.
audience. Hang on one
I'll let
second.
him get settled in. I'll let him get settled in, then I'll
You
use these
came
other
in like
jokes.
halfway through our recording, but we still have a little bit of time left over, so.
Yeah, I'll get these jokes in, and then we'll.
Yeah, crack one of those
Alright.
bad boys off. He says he's been saving them up just specially for you, so.
These two stories are real, and Cord has been there for one of them.
Alright.
Cord has been there for one of them.
Are you dead, by the way?
Yeah, I'm dead.
Alright, I'm gonna start.
I'm in the hangar.
Gotcha.
So, this story is not the one with. Are you settled in, Seth?
Seth, do you feel cozy
Yeah, I'm
around the
settled in.
campfire? Do you
Oh
feel...
yeah,
Okay,
I am.
gotcha.
You settled in? Okay. I want to make sure
Yeah.
he hears this.
Okay.
So, this is back in 2012. This is a real story. We're in 2012. My mom and me, my brothers, my two of my three brothers, and my stepdad go to Monster Jam, and
This was when
we have pretty good
Danny
seat.
lived in a trailer park, by the way.
I'm not in a trailer. I didn't live in. This is after the trailer park,
You
but
lived
we
in
did
the
live
two.
in
Well, this is when you
a
moved
different
up to the
mobile
two
home.
trailers stacked on top.
This
of
is a
each other.
double wide mobile home.
Okay.
No, it's okay. It's just stop mixing fake stuff with the real story. Okay, stop.
Okay.
Seriously, stop.
Cigarette
This actually,
ash
we lived in a pretty
everywhere.
nice environment, but okay. No, my mom did only smoked outside. Stop lying.
And her children's
Stop
belly
lying,
buttons.
please. My mom only smokes outside. Stop, please stop. Okay, this is a real story. My mom. So we're at Monster Jam, and well, I'm waving for a shirt, right? I'm waving for a shirt, and for the t-shirt cannon, because they got this truck, and there's these hot chicks with a t-shirt cannon, and I'm like waving, and they can see me because we're in like the bottom row, but I'm pretty high up in the bottom row, and they're supposed to arc these things, right? They're supposed to arc these things. They're aiming them straight at people like a gun, and they shoot. This is a real story. They shoot one right at my face. And right before, I'm like 10, by the way. This is 2012. So 25, I'm 22. However fucking many years. So it's 13 years ago. So I'm like 9 actually. And they shoot one right in my face, and right before, like inches away from my face, right before it hits my face, my mom blocks it with her left hand.
Wow.
And one of her knuckles split in half.
From a t-shirt?
And it went two different ways. From a t-shirt. From a fucking t-shirt and a t-shirt can. And it split in half, and it went down into the middle of her hand, in the back of her hand. And split two different ways. And then her other knuckle broke as well.
So she actually
and I'm not
broke
talking
a bone.
just the she broke 3 bones. She broke the one of the actual fingers in the middle of the hand, like because the knuckle actually split that in half. The knuckle split in half too. And then she broke actually 2 more knuckles. She broke the actual knuckle in the middle of the finger of her ring finger, and the knuckle below it, the actual knuckle, like the where you're making a fist. So I don't know, but she broke the middle of her finger, that knuckle, and then the actual knuckle. I don't know what this is called, where your fingers bend, but I'm calling it a knuckle. I'm not a biologist.
A joint?
And so she had like joints. So she broke one of her joints, and 2 of her knuckles. One of them split in half, and then she broke that bone right there that actually is like in the middle of your hand. And I'm fucking crying. I'm fucking crying. My mom's freaking out. My mom's crying, and she's in terrible pain. She had to actually get her wedding ring sawed off her finger because it
My
was
God.
so swollen. And my stepdad, my stepdad turns to me because stop fucking crying. Because I had my little brothers with me. My younger brother's probably like 4 at the time. He's maybe 3 even. So he's like 1. He just immediately told me to stop doing that because I'm scared of my little brothers. Now that I'm older, I realize that. But at the time, I was like, dude, my mom literally broke her fucking hand, and I'm freaking out.
So the moral
You know
of
what
the
I mean?
story
I was like
is
9.
the moral of the story is your stepdad's an abusive piece of shit.
he's just kind of an ass. He's not abusive, but now that I'm older, I realize why he did that. But at the time. But anyway, we sued, and I think we settled 2 less. I think we could have got more out of that because apparently only got enough to cover the hospital bills, all the hospital bills, and then a little bit left, like to pay our. I think we had like 10 grand left after that to pay our
We're throwing some gas money.
our bills that we were in so much debt, so we ended up getting ourselves out of debt with that. But I think we could have probably got a $250,000. Now thinking back on it, I'm like, we kind of settled a little early.
$250,000 for a broken finger?
I think so. Because they know they're not supposed to. They're not supposed to aim those directly at people.
You've been through so many lawsuits over the years.
I went through a fucking shit ton of fucking trauma in my childhood. I probably need a therapist.
Remember that incident with the waitress at Chili's?
Okay, we're not quoting Talladega Nights. Right
No,
now.
I wasn't trying to quote. Every single fucking joke I make is just an actual scene in Talladega Nights.
Every joke he makes.
Oh shit.
Yeah, my dad, when he was teaching me how to drive, he called the cops and said I had a bunch
Remember
of
when your
cocaine
dad put that
in the
cougar
car.
in your car?
Remember when your dad put that cougar in the car and it was a dead hooker?
Remember when your dad put the cereal in your car and told you it was cocaine and called the police on you?
Now we're still in Talladega Nights.
Remember when you were a little boy and he said, "I come at you like a spider monkey"?
Remember when your house was haunted and your best friend had cheated? What's up, your
When
wife
your
called?
best friend had sex
Right
with
about
your
house
wife,
haunted?
but low-key you were okay with it and you were still friends afterwards?
Kind of turned you on a little.
Became a fetish for you?
Became a fish.
I mean, someone's got to. What's he said? Shit, I mean.
I'm surprised Seth hasn't said anything about the
Better
Monster
some
Jam
money than
video.
no money. Seth, what do you want to say to our audience?
I
We
don't
got-
like them putting chemicals in the water. It's turning the freaking frogs gay.
We actually support that around here, but
Oh my god.
we just got a big payout from
I-
that company. But
Gay
I-
frogs!
we actually got a new subscriber today.
Did you really? Wow.
Yeah, we did. And I just want to say,
Yeah.
fuck you, because I know who that is.
Who is it?
My
Call him
brother.
out.
My brother subscribed.
Fuck you.
My brother actually
Oh.
liked our jokes and subscribed. And then I'm gonna call. I was just at Top Golf with my brother, and I'm on the way. I'm on the speaker, and he's like, fucking dissing my brother. And my brother's
This
like,
is a
fuck him.
12-year-old fucking
I
meth head
literally-
brother, dude.
He's 20. He's 20 as of next week. But yeah, he's not a meth head. He's not a
Listen,
drug.
if you're
He's not a
watching this, go to your little high school.
bullying
Tell
my
all your
poor
little
brother.
middle school, grade school, kindergarten friends. Tell them each to send us $100, okay?
I have a brother who's still in high school, and you're picking on the wrong one.
I know you do. You got like fucking 60 brothers.
I got 3 brothers and 2 sisters.
Fucking Brady
Jesus
Bunch looking ass.
Christ. Have your family even heard what a condom was? God damn.
My family's divorced, but yeah,
This family's been
2
through
of them
like
were
50 divorces.
2 of them are step siblings, mind you. So
Oh, are they?
my sister and my
Okay.
brother. Yeah.
Makes it better.
Seth, we're gonna put you on the spot here.
We're distant
Tell
my
a
family.
super funny
You put
joke
me
to
on
the
the
audience
spot?
because we're running out of time and you haven't
That's
said a lot.
funny.
Bro.
Okay. What did the cannibal do after he dumped his girlfriend?
Okay, and that's all the time we have, you guys.
He wiped his ass.
Okay. I'm gonna save our next joke for when we're actually talking about our old gas station job.
Should I
this
do
is
another
relevant
MS?
Oh wait,
to
I
the
got
gas
another
station.
joke. I got another
Go
joke.
ahead,
Hey,
go
you still
ahead.
recording?
Go ahead.
Okay. What does a
All right, guys. Thank you so
Okay.
much for
Alright,
watching.
guys. Thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Please
Thanks,
subscribe.
everybody.
Please like.
We'll
cut
see you
that
next
out in
time.
post?
Please, yeah.
Like and subscribe.
Please
There's
send us some
nothing in
money
common.
and like and subscribe. That's all we have to say. We do not. We do
Yes,
not.
Sam.
So yeah, that's it. That's it.
Cue outro.
Cue the outro. Okay. Goodbye.
No, we're not doing that here. No.
Goodbye, guys.